Take a look at what tariffs are really costing people and corporations and individual purchases. Why does those like security systems and stuff like that? So they said, we just got our first tariff bill. We imported $167,000 of floodlights and then paid $255,000 in tariffs. That's more than any of our founders were paid last year. I don't really care about the executive pay, but anyway, so $167,000 for the actual thing that they're gonna sell. More than that for fluff, for nonsense, for vanity, for Trump's stupidity. That's it. You think they're gonna eat that? You think they're gonna, like, how much profit do you make off of $167,000 of floodlights when you already paid that much more in tariffs? I think none, I think basically. And anyway, and then they showed the actual receipts, by the way. In this next graphic, you'll see it very specifically says the duty is $255,000. They did in fact pay that. Let's see, Glitch bought less than $2,000 of equipment. They paid nearly $3,000 in the import duties on it, which I'm really confused. And like, I try to do a lot of prep for these segments, so I apologize when sometimes I don't know how things are working. Why is there anything left to pay? Didn't China pay it? Didn't China pay it? I thought they pay them. We're gonna look into it. We're gonna put our producers on it and try to figure that out because I'm confused. But anyway, QT Cinderella said they do a Japanese craft store. Almost all my supplies are coming from China. So what they did is they did two different orders. One as if it would go to America, one as if it would go to Canada, and it's triple the price to have it shipped directly to America for the exact same thing. Do you think that QT Cinderella is just gonna eat that price increase? It's not possible. You have a small Japanese craft store. It's not gonna happen at that point. And it just goes on and on. And some places like in Canada, they're apparently adding in some of these stores a T and a black triangle on price tags for items that have a tariff charge added so that people know. Remember, Amazon was gonna show the added price and then they backed off. I just want everyone to remember, the price is still going up. They're just backing off of saying that's why. People are still gonna get angry, even though Amazon in this case was not at all brave. You have individual people. This dude bought 2 suits. The tariff charge on $500 in suits was nearly $900. And so whether it's like big shipments of floodlights, individual suits, I don't know, what do you use to make Japanese crafts? Beads? I don't know, beads? Bees, I don't know. It's all going up, JR, and this is what people are experiencing. And you can tell them all to just eat it or whatever, Trump, but that's not how anything works. What do you think?
It's gonna get worse. I'm glad we're seeing it more and more that these other, smaller companies or entities are actually pointing out, because Amazon tried and he bullied them. Same thing's happening with Walmart. Fine, actually I don't care about Amazon or Walmart and their feelings. But these other folks, smaller entities are doing this type of stuff. Small businesses are also influenced by this. We've been seeing this. It's gonna get overwhelming. It's just a matter of whether or not we're gonna continue to let him say things like, we're bringing in billions and billions of dollars from the Middle East and Qatar and how they've given me this $400 million airplane. And then ask them, how is that helping all of these companies right now that are talking about how your tariffs are destroying their businesses? And not even just their businesses, but also consumers that are looking to buy those things from them as their prices all go up, as wages stay stagnant, because of course they're against any increases in anybody getting paid more. So how's that gonna affect your life? It's just a simple equation. I'm not gonna talk too long because I know we got a lot more happening.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. And by the way, there's so many of these examples, people posting their individual receipts just for a thing they bought. Lots of corporations doing this. And then you have the people who work at all these different ports saying we have like less than a fourth, of the boats coming in that we used to. And now we find out that the tariffs are gonna go up in a couple of weeks. Donald Trump might be the dumbest person that has ever lived.